What is up, guys? We're here, coach your Hampshire Hunters of the National Pokemon Association, aka the NPA. And let me just get rid of that for a sec, because I'm gonna have to explain what's happened. Basically, my capture card is in need of a replacement battery, which should arrive here by Thursday, the 23rd of February. What happened is that basically the battery on my old one has nearly blown up, so I have to replace it, meaning I nearly forfeited my week 1 match against Mr. Chris Cobain, coach of the Braviaries, whose logo you see me moving there. His link in the description will be down below, but we did come up with a solution. What we did is, we had the battle on one of my other DS's, we got the battle code, and then we sent it to another person who recorded it for me, which is what this was all about just now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it through, because I did want to live record this. But sadly, I didn't, because couldn't. I had no way of live recording it without it being in good quality like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it back for you, and we will go ahead and try and go through what I was doing turn by turn. So let me just get the music going. And also a massive thank you to everyone who's tried to help me this week whilst dealing with this. But yeah, let's get straight into it. As you saw in the team builder, we were sort of preparing for things like Primarina, which Chris did not bring, which I find weird. But we did lead with Squishy the Emolga, so in case he did have something out... Like, basically, I want to try and find what his Z move was. Because before the battle, Chris actually had to restart because he forgot to. I was going to knock off the Azelf, and then I realized, after he hit the switch, I was like, okay, this is good, we can work with this. And then in comes Dugtrio, and thinking, I wasted my knockoff. Also, I believe I've just been arena trapped. Then, to my grand surprise, Chris did not bring an arena trap Dugtrio, so with that I switched straight into Barney Rubble. And predicted that he would be doing something that would be like Sucker Punch or Reversal, and luckily I predicted right, and that did not happen. And now we've got to force Chris into switching into Mega Sizzle, which, remember, I need to try and get some little chip... I don't need to get a little chip damage, but I did want to try and get some in anyway, before I switch into the Miltank that has that Firanium Z, that is going to hit it with a Fire Punch into the... I can't remember what the Z move is, but I was going to literally Z move and bop it one. But, as you can see, didn't do it, because I had a feeling he was going to switch, so I didn't switch out, and in comes Zygarde 50%. Now, this is why this is where I'm like, okay, I need to get ready to try and take that out as quick as I can. I do not want this thing set up a Dragon Dance, because if it does, it's going to sweep. Incoming 1,000 Arrows, which I easily predicted he was going to do. Or I was like, I was going to risk him getting the D-Dance, because then I can just Ice Shard and get some priority Ice damage off. Or I risk 1,000 Arrows and take a little bit of damage instead. And this is going to go for a while. We're going to do a lot of switching ins and outs. We're going to try and predict each other. I obviously chucked down the rocks and okay, I think we're going to be doing the switch game for a while, and I'm going to let him take some chip damage from the rocks. Which I'm more than happy to let him have. Whilst each time keep trying to bring in that Miltank and make him think, what is Goffy's doing? Why does he keep bringing this Miltank in? What's this Miltank going to do? Not realizing that we've got the Firanium Z sat on it ready to hit with the Z Crystal. Naturally, because Zygarde is a ground type, or I believe it to be Ground Dragon, it's not going to keep that chip damage you got. It's going to restore with the leftovers. If I could have got lucky, I might be able to switch into something to knock off those leftovers and keep that chip damage there. But I don't believe I do. But we're going to take another 1,000 Arrows, then we're going to go back into the switching game again, which I should have clocked that I could have gone ahead and just started preparing for that. Like, I could have switched now into Miltank, or I believe I did actually. No, I straight up hit it with another Quake, thinking, okay. We'll try and get some Earthquake damage in, because it's guaranteed damage, then I can literally just switch in someone else and just get the leftover damage with Manaphy's Hidden Power Fire. That's the thought I had there. And then he goes and roosts, and I'm like, oh, damn. All that hard work done for nothing. But it's okay. I'll find a way around it. I've got Hidden Power Fire. I've got the Fire Punch on the Mill Tank. He's going to switch, and then he goes and brings in Napoleon. But by that point, I wasn't convinced he was going to switch. I had a feeling he was going to stay in. So I stuck with my Hidden Power idea. And I made the bad move of thinking that he wasn't going to switch, realizing that the entire time we had literally just been switching in and out. So out comes Napoleon. I believe Napoleon is Chris's defogger. Like I said, Chris and Reiki would have planned this team from the get-go minute one. They would have tried to think of all outcomes, so I was trying to think of some weird sets that, with my coaching team, that we could literally use to take down both Zygarde, Scizor, Primarina. Luckily he did not bring the Primarina, and I know Napoleon takes a massive hit from a reckless high jump kick. But it comes out, we do the switch up again, and I'm like, okay, I know he's going to switch out. He's not going to leave Napoleon, we'll switch out as well, but we'll pivot out using U-turn. And sorry about that, drinking some juice. And then it's like, okay, I still got a chance, I can try and hit it with this. And thinking he was going to switch out, I went and hit for the Mill Tank, thinking, okay, I'll get some HP recovery. He's going to switch out. Which turns out he did. So I predicted that right. But if I'd realised that, I could have tried hitting that Firanium Z. Which we still have yet to hit off. And we're going back into this whole Piloswine, Mill Tank, Zygarde, Scizor rundown again, if you will. I know the 1,000 Arrows is coming. So, why don't I try and live it with Prince? Prince has got an Ice Beam on there. Why don't I try and take advantage of it? I'm going to take the 1,000 Arrows. It's not going to do as much as I thought it would. Or calc, because at the time I was also live calcing as well. Zygarde goes to the switch. He brings back out that opponent. I believe I still go for the Ice Beam. Yep. And it's going to do very little. Which is frustrating. But at the same time, I was also hoping maybe I can get a freeze off. If I can get a freeze, I'll be laughing. So we now go back into switching in and out again. There's a lot of switching, I know. To bring out Emolga, because this way I can knock it off or maybe hit it with a nice discharge and get some nice damage off on that Empoleon, because that Empoleon is not going anywhere for all. Like, I can't reset my rocks until that Empoleon is taken care of, if that makes sense. Which I'm also rambling a lot, which I do apologize for. It's something I do when I'm nervous. And now Chris has got rocks on my side of the field, and the only way for me to get rid of them is by switching to Crobat and hitting Defog. But till then, let's knock off that Dugtrio. Take away its Focus Sash. And now I'm thinking, okay, do I do another knockoff, or do I switch into Manaphy and hit it with an Energy Ball? What do I do? Because quite clearly, Chris is preparing for stuff like that. He's got a substitute. He's got a Sucker Punch, and I believe he's got a Reversal. That's all I remember seeing from this Dugtrio. Which I believe is his next move, because he wants to try and break my sub. But at the same time, I can bat and pass out, keep the sub on the field, and then bring out someone else to do the damage. The sub's going to take a little bit of damage. It's not going to do a lot. It's not going to take it away. We bat and pass out. So we pass the sub. And as you see, Manaphy comes out. It's hidden behind the sub. It's nice and safe. It takes some rock damage though, but not too much. Just a little chip off its life. And I straight up just go for the Energy Ball, thinking that he was going to switch into Empoleon again. But there we go. First kill for the Haunters is Prince's Energy Ball. And we've pretty much just then in turn going waste the sub. I could have just straight up hit it with a Hidden Power 5 just to get that extra damage off. Which sadly I regret doing now, looking back on it, because now Scizor is going to get Swords Dance up, and now it's going to start doing what Scizor does after it's had that Swords Dance. Bullet Punch priority. And I believe it or not, I was hoping that maybe I just could live on 1 HP. If it could, then I could still get my Firanium Z trick off, but no, alas, it did not. And then I was stuck thinking, oh crap, what can I do? Because I'm sure it's only going to do a tiny amount. No, wait, this is where I was trying to bring out Mean Shell or something, and my time ran out on the switch, and it chucked in Part of Swine, and then I in turn like thinking, shit, I need to get something. I know it's got a swords. It's already got that power. It's 1+. I'm gonna just chuck out Squishy, let Squishy die, bring in Woosa after that, because I had nothing low enough that I could get my free switching on. Because I still need a Part of Swine to deal with that Zygarde. Granted, I still have Manaphy on the back, but I have a feeling that Part of Swine is capable of doing it. But Bullet Punch priority, that high jump kick isn't gonna happen, and there goes Mean Shao. Well, Woosa. So Barney's come back, get more rock damage. It's just chipping away at my life. It's chipping and chipping and chipping. And I'm thinking, okay, what can we do? What can we do? What can I do? I completely, at this point, forgot. Like, this rattled me, because I'm just watching my pokes die quickly, one by one, thinking I need a way to take this out. This is a huge threat right now. It's wiped out half my team on its own. I need to do something. So there, Manaphy has Hidden Power Fire. I'm going to hit with Hidden Power Fire, try and get as much as I can. Possibly crit it out, but alas, didn't happen. He sees Prince, switches out, boom, U-turn, kills poor Prince the Manaphy, and in comes Chris's Azelf against our last Pokemon, which is yet to really have been used. Golbat, which is going to take Stealth Rocks damage more than I wish more than it needed. And it's like, thanks, Chris. You could have let me get 2 out of you. You could have let me at least take out that Sizzle. That Sizzle's a big problem here. But yeah, alas, that's what happened. Azelf literally psychics us. Golbat dies. Week 1 goes to Chris. But it was a well-fought battle. I did a lot better than I expected going in, because I know how good Chris is. I've watched him battle for 2 years straight. He is an incredibly, incredibly good battler. And I think I could have done a little bit better if I didn't get that stalled on that switch where Part of Swine with Part of Swine where I had to go into Emolga, lose Emolga, go into Mean Shao. It was annoying, but yes, that was it, I'm afraid. And that was your week 1 of the NPA's Hampshire Haunters Season 3 match, which is a shame. It is a shame, because I would have liked to get that week 1 win, because it would have given us that little bit of an advantage going into week 2, which is going to be against, I got it subbed yet. It is going to be against Gearhart of the Seattle Soulsbucks. But guys, please go check out Chris. Check out our Twitch channels. He's a partner streamer on Twitch. He is one of my dearest friends. He is an awesome battler. He's got an amazing AC. I can't say anything bad about Chris. I've been supporting the guy for 2 years now, and he is such a good battler. He is an entertaining guy. Make sure you go check his stuff out. It'll be description link below. Congrats, Chris, on your week 1 win. And now that you're one of my scariest opponents of this entire league is done now, I can now start worrying about the next coach and try and prepare better for him and show you what I can do. Anyway, guys, I'm out here. See you next week. There will be a team builder going up for Gearhart's team. Love, peace, and I'll catch you later.